We just finished the 2016 ProTrack graduation, and the showcases were amazing, weren't they, Ron?
Awesome. They were amazing, man. People, to see how much they've grown in just a short amount of time.
It's always fun to watch. I am Jan McLaughlin. I have been the Dean of NSA ProTrack, and happily, I have a co-dean.
Oh, no, it's not the drug, not the drug. I am Ron Rael, the High Road Institute, and I'm the co-dean for ProTrack for this coming year.
So NSA Northwest ProTrack. Let us give you the lineup, and we changed it quite a bit this year. We'll start, as we have in the past, with Norm Levy, who wrote a book on setting your strategic vision and is amazing.
Awesome.
He will start us off. Thank you. A little awesome in the background. And I will talk to everyone about creating a one-sheet. And I explained to them that night, and Ron will continue this. This is a very circular event that happens over a 10-month period. So we introduce something, and then by the middle of the section, I'll say, bring your one-sheets and let's look at them. Let's critique them. So it's not over. And then the second session in April.
Our second session, we will talk about how you get people to keep talking about you, and also leveraging LinkedIn. And one of our own members of our chapter, Mel DePauli, is an expert in those topics.
She's actually taking Brian Walters, and she has been allowed to present his how to tell people what you do so they actually want you to keep talking.
Isn't that called How Well Now?
It's called How Wow Now.
How
or
Wow
no,
Now.
It's called Wow How Now.
Wow How Now.
Or Wow How Now.
Wow Now.
Wow.
Whatever it is, you'll be able
or
to
Bow Wow.
people.
You'll love it. You'll love it. All right. Then the third session, I brought in this time Don Crawley, who's one of our certified speaking professionals, who will talk about building your website and your database management, which are crucial to anyone to be successful in business. And Don's website and his database management are amazing. And then in June.
In June, our fourth meeting, we will have Lenora Edwards, who will talk about 10 business-saving commandments for entrepreneurs. Because really, a speaker is an entrepreneur in a sense. They're building a business, a practice. We will also have Ana Leota, a CSP, and she will talk about turning your passion or topic into meaningful, marketable speech.
And people really love to hear Anna speak because she is a keynoter. She speaks on generations. So they leave that night and go, wow, this is what a keynoter does.
Yeah, she's an amazing speaker. And then we will also have a third topic that night, and Jan will present an introduction that grabs your audience from the start, which is a great way to start a program.
We've really discovered that many, many people have no idea how to write an introduction. And the introduction is something that is read before you speak. So it literally introduces you and the whole idea of you speaking. In July, one of our favorites, Brian Walter, CSP and Council of Peers Award of Excellence. I don't know if you know that happened. And he is about to be the president of the National Speakers Association. And he does a wonderful program called Awesome Audience Interaction Techniques. And you just leave there and you're going, I can't wait to speak again so I can do this.
Yeah, I want to try it. His techniques are amazing.
And Bill Stainton, who has won, count them, 29 Emmys, will talk about his signature story system. So that's July. And then in August.
And in the hot month of August, not that it gets really hot in Seattle, we have Jan doing 2 programs. Her first part of the presentation will be how to develop and structure presentations that create impact and produce results. And all you need to do is just watch Jan in action, and she shows it in every presentation. Her second presentation will be messaging your marketing, wordsmithing your titles, benefits, et al. So it'll be the Jan program. I look forward to that.
And what we heard tonight, Don Smith did his program, and he is a therapist, a psychologist who talks about the brain and the mind. And on that night this year, messaging your marketing, somebody gave him the idea, isn't it a lot like driving a car? And if you heard him tonight, he's used that analogy so effective, and he picked that up at ProTrack.
We also heard one of those tweetable messages that came out of the result of wordsmithing, trying to find the right words to convey the right message.
And then Bill Stain, I already mentioned, he won, count them, 29 Emmys.
29.
Yeah. And he has put together a great program. What I learned from winning 29 Emmys that professional speakers need to know.
Great
And it's,
presentation.
yeah, it's just full of ideas. It's kind of from a producer's perspective. And then you are on in October.
Oh, then October, we've got a very great program. Two different topics. The first one that I'll be involved with is books, manuals, articles, CDs, webinars, teleseminars, oh my. And I will telegraph that so far I've written 19 or published 19 different books, and I plan to do 4 more. And I'll talk about how that process is and how you're able to become an expert in writing. The second part of that same program then will have Elisa Hayes, who's our membership chairman for the coming year, and she will talk about how to become a professional member. Because at that point, most of the people in ProTrack are thinking, yeah, I want to do this. Tell me how I can make sure that I have a great career, and we will show you that.
Yes. And November show, did you feed that to me?
Yeah.
Linda Gabbert Keith, who is a CPA and a CSP, will do her program, Show Me the Money, where she's really talking about how you figure out how much to charge. And then I've added this year, Lisa Copeland will do a program on sponsorship. If your client pleads poverty, get a sponsor. Yeah. So as we heard, especially Talal tonight, he said this was really an experience in learning how to market my professional speaking business. And that's what ProTrack is all about. So join Ron and me at ProTrack and accelerate your speaking business.